Hi, friends. Hey, I was in Cambridge not long ago, and I stopped into this adorable little coffee shop that it was another one of those places that I just really wanted to love. It was in a great location. It was right across the street from Harvard Bookstore. And they had a big, beautiful message about being inspired by Thoreau. So naturally, being in experiential outdoor hospitality, I was intrigued and curious, and I couldn't wait to see how are they going to deliver on that promise. It's a pretty big promise. So I'm standing in line, I'm reading their mission statement because it's right there on the wall in front of me. And at the same time, I'm listening to the two baristas behind the counter, deep in a conversation about some conflict between their coworkers and one of the owners. And I get it, workplaces are definitely human, but honestly, it was jarring. It really affected the experience I was having, even waiting in line, especially with that mission statement right in front of me. So when I finally get to the counter, I asked what I always ask, which is something along the lines of, why do you work in hospitality? What do you love about it? Who inspired you to be here? And their answer was, I don't know. I didn't really think about it. So I asked if they felt like the mission statement was something the team lived by. And they looked at me blankly and said, what mission statement? We don't even know what the mission statement is. So I pointed to the wall. Here's the thing. We pour so much money, time, and heart into building hospitality businesses, whether it's a coffee shop or a full on outdoor resort. But we often overlook the very people who are delivering the experience to the most important person, the guest. Sometimes they are overscripted by corporate training. Sometimes they're ignored, for example, in this case, entirely. The ideal, in my opinion, is that we hold a vision so big, so inspiring that each team member can find their own dream within it. And then we let them run with it, give them the trust, the freedom, and the ownership to create a truly transformational experience for the guest, that person in front of them, because that is what real hospitality looks like. A little over a year ago, I published a book titled Grace and the Art of Experiential Hospitality: How Miniature Moments Inspire People to Change. I think of it as a kind of love letter to the people who give all to serve others. They give everything, they pour, often from an empty cup, and often forget themselves in the process. And I just wanted to shine. I'm not trying to like make a bunch of money or get notoriety or anything. I simply wanted to shine a light on the magic that these people create and the impact that they have. It's really easy to get burned out when you're always giving and giving. And this book is about reclaiming joy, leading with heart and wisdom, and remembering why we fell in love with hospitality in the first place. It's basically an invitation to be inspired, if you're a frontline hospitality worker, to inspire your team, to receive encouragement, and to offer yourself as a hospitality worker the same grace that you give so freely to others. Because, as we all know, hospitality is the way you make somebody feel. Hospitality is welcoming guests, irrespective of their identity or status, and ensuring their comfort through kindness, generosity, and grace. Creating moments earns you memories and return guests. You're changing lives. We talk about transformational travel now. Just remember, hospitality is a way of life. And if you're interested in learning more about that book, I'll put a link in the comments. But I do wish you all a beautiful weekend. It's going to be gorgeous here in Colorado. I hope you can get outside, get your feet on the ground, and lift up someone else, because in doing so, you too will be lifted. This is actually Expitality Time, sponsored. And we have a new sponsor, actually. I'm really excited about telling you in a couple weeks, but this Friday afternoon, which I'm only about 3 hours late today, is Expitality Time, the experience of hospitality, because the experience of hospitality transforms